Welcome to Fiber by Design with Ohloops, episode 1. Yay! So, Sarah and I wanted to really quickly kind of introduce ourselves and explain how we got started with all of this. Yeah. So, I'm Lydia, also known as Lydia B on Rav and Lydia Knits on Plurk. I used to work for an insurance company, and a couple years ago, my husband and I decided to have me stay home. And I had known Sarah because she babysat my middle daughter at the time. And so the day I left work, I came to her house crying, and she's like, well, it's okay, I'll teach you how to knit. And she did. So, and I haven't put the needles down, and that was 4 years ago. So, yeah, that's how I started. And then the dyeing part happened 2 years ago, and we had something we had talked about for a while and just decided we would do it. So,
yes.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was quite the adventure.
It was quite the adventure. Happened
Craziness.
very fast. So.
I'm Sarah Stevens, also known as Sarah Stevens on Rav and Plurk, and I think most other social media sites, even Twitter. I'm Sarah Stevens as well. And I have 3 kids, and one of them is 11, Vanessa, and our middle kiddo is 6, her name's Caitlin, and then Ethan is 3, and all boy, completely crazy, all boy, into superheroes. Right now, I work at our church nursery, with Lydia, actually, and, let's see, I started knitting when my oldest was just born. I was going to knit her a blanket, and I started on the blanket, and then I stopped because I have knitter's ADD, and I have since the very beginning. And then I thought, well, I'm going to knit 9 million different scarves, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I taught myself how to do the knit stitch, and I didn't know how to purl, I didn't know how to read a pattern, I didn't know anything, and then I gave it up. I probably made like 10 million scarves at that point, and another friend of mine said, well, do you want to actually learn how to knit? And I said, sure. And at that time, I had only been knitting on straight needles, and so she taught me how to knit on circulars and actually what other stitches were and how to read a pattern. And then I started not following patterns, and she never does, making them up on my own. And so I designed my first hat pattern, and then Lydia and I got into the yarn dyeing, and I've been designing patterns now pretty crazy like for the last couple months, and yeah, that's about it for me.
Yeah, as Sarah mentioned, we do work in the nursery at our church. It's a pretty big church. We have several little kiddos in the nursery.
Yeah.
And like Sarah, I also have 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy, just like her. My oldest, Emma, is 9. Jillian is 5, and then Noah is 2.5. And just like Ethan, all boy, crazy busy, into everything. Yeah, so they're a lot, but they're fun.
Yes.
So we like them. We're lucky. Okay, before we move on to all the fun whips and FOs, we have a ton of wonderful people to thank. Lots of you know that we just wrapped up the Harry Potter knit along. So we have to first and foremost thank Libby and Nancy and everyone up at A Grand Yarn for going into it with us and selling the yarn up at the shop. So that was really great of them. And
for being so excited about it from the very, very beginning. Like, they were totally stoked to do it with us.
Yeah, which was great.
That made it fun.
Yeah, funner. And, you know, she put it out there, put it on her newsletter and stuff, which was really great because a lot of people joined in. And then we also want to thank Caffeinated Gert, Daniela from Caffeinated Knitting Podcast, for hosting with us and for inviting everyone from her group to join in, which and so many of you did, and we're so happy that you guys came over and had fun with us. And we also have to thank our wonderful moderators, Jay Carell, Jackie, Mostly Munchies, Mel, and Saratoga Knitting, Lisa. You guys are wonderful, and without you, we could not have done the knit along. Like, there's no way it would have happened. So we thank you so much. You guys, you know, put in tons of hours scoring things and helping people with questions.
You guys put in more hours scoring things than I think I put in hours scoring things. I think y'all kind of backed me up on that one.
So, yes, we very much appreciate everything that you guys did.
Yes.
But, yeah, we definitely have, I think, the best moderators on Rev. So, but we could be slightly biased, but I don't think so. So, we also have to thank our sponsors and our prize donators. I have a long list. Sorry,
huge
guys.
List.
Stephanie Dosen, she's known as Tiny Owl Knits on Rav. She is donating 2 of her patterns. Well, technically, I guess 3. She's donating both of the little charm bracelets that she made, and then her parcel tongue hat to our 3 winners. Mostly Munchies Mel made the wonderful project bags that you guys will get to see in a little while. Her and Faye used to own Silver Pumpkin on Etsy, and as their last little, we love you guys, they made bags for us, which was really sweet. And Woolwork for Yarn, which is a shop on Etsy, they made wonderful stitch markers for the packages, which you'll also get to see in a little while. Casey of Tangerine 8 Designs, also on Etsy. We have a thing for Etsy if you can't tell. She made some wonderful KIP, which is Knit in Public buttons. It says Scare the Muggles on the bottom. It's an awesome little button. And some of our prize winners for the Read Along, Watch Along got those. I keep having to look. I feel bad. Jackie, J. Carell, my cousin, she made wonderful bookmarks for the prize packages. They are gorgeous, lovely. I made her make me one because I wanted one. And then
Jackie, I want one.
And our last prize donator was Jacinth. I hope that's pronounced right. We love and adore you. She's known as Jacinth C on Rav. She made some beautiful stitch marker sets for us as well. A couple of them went in the Read Along, Watch Along threads, and then one of them is going to our little runner-up winner, Miss Falula. So she'll be getting one of those wonderful stitch marker sets.
I have one of the buttons, the Knit in Public buttons. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? Okay.
Yeah. They're awesome little
They're
buttons.
really awesome.
Yes. If you guys haven't ever shopped at Tangerine 8, Casey is wonderful. She makes beautiful buttons, all different kinds, not just Harry Potter ones. Yeah. She has a bunch of Doctor Who ones. She has some funny little knitting ninja.
Great stuff anyways.
Yeah, she is. And her husband helps her. And he does some woodworking stuff, and he makes like little keychain needle gauge things. He makes bigger ones too, but their shop is really great. We want to quickly say a huge thank you to Emily Straw. She is the host of Knitting Butterflies. She is sweet and adorable. If you guys haven't had a chance, you should totally go check out her audio cast. Yeah. She has a group on Rev. It's Knitting Butterflies. She is adorably sweet. I love listening to her. She is so calming, and she's great to listen to. Yeah. So she's a great person. And she's actually using a skein of our yarn for a prize giveaway for the Ravelinix.
Yes.
So that's really cool. And then Sarah has a thank you.
I do. So in my last bout of patterns that went out, I had a pair of Corvina's Family mitts. I wanted to say thank you to Mel because she actually photographed the ones that she's wearing in the picture, and I used those for my patterns, which was awesome. And then my Monster DNA hat and my Little DNA hat, a local gal, Sarah King, photographed those, and she's pretty awesome. You can find her on Facebook, Sarah King Photography, and she's awesome. She's just starting out. She's trying to build her portfolio, but she's amazing. So if you are local, you need to contact her. She does family pictures and everything, weddings.
And all of the pictures that are on Sarah's pattern for those 2 hats on Rav, she took. So they're beautiful, and she does a great job.
Awesome job.
And she's fun and quirky and cute. So you guys should check her out if you, like Sarah said, if you're local. So, okay, I think that's it for our Extraordinary Fiber friends. We love all of you guys. Thank you so much. Again, we can't say thank you enough. Everybody who donated and
we have another thank you. We totally spaced it. We have a thank you.
Oh, yes, we do. From Julie.
Julie is
Juliper on Rav.
She's one of our sweet friends on Rav. And after the Harry Potter knit-along ended, she sent us these cute little cards.
Yes, we love them, Julie. They're so great.
And
my son tried to steal mine. I won't let him.
Can you guys see that? How cute that is?
Yes.
My son also tried to steal them, and I said, okay, after I get to show them on the podcast, you can play with them.
Yes.
And we were totally looking at Target last night because they have little Lego cases that you can keep them in.
And I just have to show the sweet little card she gave. We both got the same one. It's super cute. It says "Let Your Light Shine" and it has a little diamond at the top. I love it. Thank you so much, Julie.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now that's it for our thank yous. So, moving on, we quickly wanted to show all the fun prizes that our winners are going to get, because we know you guys have been anxiously wanting to see them. So let me just grab them really quick.
Oh, and just a quick note, like, not everybody's prize package will be identical.
Yes.
Just keep that in mind. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to show each individual prize package, but we'll give you a good idea of what some of them are going to look like. And if yours varies because of color or something, don't freak out.
Yes. Yeah, so everybody has the same items, but like Sarah said, some of them are different.
Size or colors.
Yeah, size, colors, smells, things like that. So, first and foremost, the 3 winners, which were Julie of Slytherin, Juliper, and Tigger Girl, Vanessa. Oh, no, excuse me, Dark Path 30. She was Hufflepuff. Tigger Girl won something else. She won a yearbook thing.
Yeah.
And then from Gryffindor.
Who's your Gryffindor person?
Mary. Jam to Knit. Mary. So, you guys will be getting these beautiful sock wedge bags from Mel. Yes, I love them. They say, potions and spells, and they have beautiful little beads on the end, and a great little handle to hold on to, so they're wonderful.
Fun detail.
Yes, fun little detail. And then when you open them up, they have cute little fabric on the inside too. So those are from Mel, mostly munchies. Okay, in the prize packages, there's Birdie Bots. Every flavor beans, because it wouldn't be a prize package without them. So in honor of Honeydukes, you guys are getting Birdie Bots.
And some of them are really gross, just so you know. They're
really bad. Oh, really bad.
But it's fun.
Yeah. From the Cozy Leaf tea shop on Etsy, you guys will be getting some loose leaf tea. We love their stuff. Some of you have received this from us before. She has wonderful different fragrances. And I don't know, for me, I just want to smell the tea. I don't even necessarily need to drink it. They smell amazing. She's really great. And you get, I think we get, 10 in a package?
Something like that.
Like 10 or something.
A substantial amount, and each one's different.
Yeah.
So you can totally try it out.
Yeah, they are loose leaf tea, so they're not in a bag. And she's, like I said, Cozy Leaf on Etsy. So in honor of potions, you guys get one of those. In honor of Defense Against the Dark Arts, you guys are getting a beautiful Deathly Hallows bracelet. I hope you guys can see that. It's a little Deathly Hallows bracelet. And that is from, let me check, sorry. I can't remember the name of the shop. I'll get better at this, I promise.
I don't remember.
Clearly I don't either. The Beautiful Show on Etsy. So yes, The Beautiful Show on Etsy. They made the wonderful little bracelets. In honor of herbology, you guys are getting little seed packets. These ones are Cosmos.
Plant your own garden.
Yeah, plant your own stuff. Oh, there's so many little things in here, guys. Okay, so you're getting a vinyl sticker that says, "My other ride is a fire bolt." And these are from Custom Vinyl Prints on Etsy. And there's little instruction cards in there to go with them on how to attach them.
Read the instructions because they come in pieces.
Yeah, so you have to make sure you do that.
Read the instructions.
Yeah. So in honor of flying, my other ride is a firebolt. Yes. As we mentioned earlier, Woolwork for Yarn made these beautiful little stitch markers. They look like, I have to get closer. They look like the little book covers from Harry Potter. You can't see them. They're all turned around. See, they look like the little covers of the books. They're super cute. And on the back, they've given you guys a coupon code for 10% off of their shop just for participating in the knit along. So that's really sweet of them. Yeah, so there's the little book ones, and then there's some that look like Voldemort in the packages too. You guys will also get an Ohloops magnet just for fun. And in honor of Wizard's Chess, you guys are getting little chess pieces. Aren't they cute? I love them. And these are from Sew Bee Creations on Etsy. Yes, they have fun little knick-knacky game piece type things. So.
And it's S-O, right? Not
No,
S-E-W.
it's S-E. It is S-E. Yes, S-E-W. Yes, and then as I mentioned, so this prize package is the Hufflepuff one. So this is what the Hufflepuff bookmark from Jackie looks like. It's black and yellow, different beads, and then it has little H's at the bottom. More Hufflepuff. So cute. Each one of the bookmarks is a little different, so if you're not the Hufflepuff winner, if you are Gryffindor or Ravenclaw, they will be different. They will, of course, have your colors and then your letters, but she didn't assemble them exactly the same. And then little house buttons. Here's the Hufflepuff one. Hope you guys can see that. Each one of you will get one of those for your house. And the buttons were from We Are the Button People on Etsy. So thank you for that. And then I love these. These are Wonder Witch soaps.
And they smell
and they
fantastic.
are amazing. And they come with these cute little muslin bags. And they say Wonder Witch on them. And they have the little witch. They're super cute. And this one...
And they really smell
like
amazing.
Yes, milk and honey. And they're all inspired, they're all Harry Potter stuff. So this one's Professor Trelawney. And this is actually, the name of the shop is called The Little Geeky Things. She is great. She's got tons of Harry Potter inspired stuff, but she's got other things too. And wonderful soap. Her packaging was spectacular. Adorable. Yeah, it came with cutest stuff. Cute. It was really great. So we definitely recommend her. So that's what's in the package. You guys will also be getting a stripe from Sarah and I. So 2 of you are going to be getting this one, which is our sand color and black. And these are the Hand of Glory colorway. And then one of you is getting, down here. One of you is getting this one, which is kind of an orange and black. And this one is Poisonous Candles. So each one of you will get one of those. And then you will also be getting, each one of you will be getting this. This is the chosen one in honor of Mr. Harry Potter himself. So, yes, each one of you will get that. So, and while we're talking about it, we're showing you guys this is our new packaging. So, before, if you've ordered from us, we had the big band, bands. I can talk. We had the big bands. We no longer are doing those. We're just doing the cute little tags. But it's really great because on the back of the card, as you can see, it has all of the yarn information. So it makes it much easier for you guys to keep track of and hold on to. And they do come hole punched, so if you want to keep them like on a keychain or something, so you always have them with you, that would be great. So,
and they're so small, you can just slip them in your project pouch, and it's not this huge bulky band.
Yep. Or even in your little Notions pouch too. So, yes. Yeah. So you'll all get one of those. And as we mentioned before, you will be getting downloads to the Parcel Tongue hat.
The winners.
Yes, the winners. We'll be getting, the Parcel Tongue hat, and then the 2 links for the little charm bracelets that a lot of us made for Slug Club. So you'll be getting those.
I didn't finish mine.
I didn't start mine. And then for our wonderful little runner-up, Stephanie, Miss Falula, you are going to be getting the Dementors stripe, which is gray and blue and has the cute little googly eyes on the cover. And you're also going to get a magnet. And these are the beautiful stitch markers that we were talking about from Jason. So pretty. Let me mix them. So they're all the different colors of the house. And then there's a little owl. It says Hogwarts down here. So great. I love these. I've never actually seen other stitch markers that are done this way. And I've used the ones that she sent me, and I love them. Yeah. Love, love, love them.
They're awesome.
Yes. And you will also be getting little chess pieces, mostly just because I think they're so stinking cute. And
I don't know if you guys can hear our kids.
They're in the background.
In the other room. They are 2 rooms down.
With doors closed too.
And they're happy squeals.
Yep, they are. And you're going to get the Ravenclaw bookmark. So blue and silver, and then the little cute little R button charm. And a fabulous little Ravenclaw button. So, hope you can see that. Sorry, lighting's a little funny on those. So, those are the wonderful prize packages. And they will be going out in the mail next week. So for all of the winners, you guys will be getting those very soon. Yes. So lots of fun stuff. Okay. Anything else before we read? Oh, yes. Slug Club winner.
That's right.
So our little Slug Club winner will be getting the cute little Notions pouch from Mel. Also has the beautiful little bead on the end of the zipper.
You shoved it. You packed it.
I did. I packed it full of stuff, and it's stuck on the little thing.
It's not the zipper. The zipper itself works fine.
It's the stuff I put in it that's stuck.
I have a lot of stuff packed into it, so...
Okay, got it. Okay, so, Slug Club. Yes, you are also going to get Birdie Bots, just because I think everyone should experience these. Have you guys read these? Okay, like they...
Vomit.
Yeah, it's, so, banana, that's okay. Black pepper, blueberry, booger, candy floss, cherry, cinnamon, dirt, earthworm, earwax, grass, green apple, marshmallow, rotten egg, oh boy, sausage, lemon, soap, that one should be a good one, tutti frutti, vomit, and watermelon. So when they say every flavor, they really mean every flavor. Yes. You are getting one little chess piece. And some great little stitch markers. Here's a, from the Will Work For You place, little Voldemort one. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's kind of small. There he is. And there's also the coupon code on the back of that one. This one is just stuck inside the zipper. I won't get this one out. There's another one in there that's just their other little stitch markers. I have to get it out of the zipper. And then you'll get a magnet. And you are getting the cute little Hogwarts button. So all of those little goodies are inside of your little Notions pouch. So, yes, that is our little Slug Club winner.
And those ones were so cute. Those little charms that everybody did.
Yes.
Adorable. And some of you guys rocked it. Like, some of you made at least 2 bracelets, full bracelets. I didn't even finish my bracelet.
Yeah. Well, and Jackie finished hers, and she was so sweet. So my cousin Jackie knew how much I really wanted my girls to have those bracelets. But with everything, all the dyeing and the knit along and Christmas and stuff, it just didn't happen. And so Jackie made both of them. And knowing that I wanted them so much, she actually gave me the 2 that she made for my girls. And they love them. They absolutely love them. She gave them to them when we were over there last weekend. And she gave them little, like, it's not just a bracelet. She gave them little activity books to do all the little, and she gave them, like, extra yarn and stuff that she made the charms with so they could do all the little things with that. So I loved that. I thought that was great. And they were super excited.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That's cute.
Okay. That's all of that, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All of the shops that were mentioned for the prizes, I'm in the show notes. We'll have links if you want to go visit their shops. So, and we do have all of that information, or we will have all that information for you. So.
Yes. Show notes.
Yes. So it'll be there. Okay. Moving on. Finished fibers.
Finished fibers. Am I going first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I've been talking a lot, so Sarah gets to talk now.
All right, guys.
Take a turn.
I just have a couple finished things. Only a few finished. I have a ton of whips, but a few finished. So as we mentioned, a Grand Yarn here that's local. She's doing this really cool ski school thing. So if you guys are a part of her group, then you should participate. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. The first month, you have to make a pair of mittens or gloves, and she has you broken down in different categories. And so I made my Corvinus Family Mitts pattern. I don't know if you can see that. So, and it's out of the Sea Salt colorway from Madeline Tosh. And it's beautiful. It is beautiful. It had me right when I walked down the aisle, and I spotted it, and it kind of just, I just had to have it. And it's beautiful. It has these, like, pops of blue and these browns, and it's like very ivory
crisp and wintry. It's beautiful, yeah.
It's beautiful. I'm in love with it. So that was FO number 1. And then Libby wrote a pattern also.
She did. I'm trying to pull it up for you guys so you can see it.
Yeah, it's the half linen cozies, and they're so cute. They're just some little fingerless gloves, and they are super simple. There's like no gusset for the thumbs or anything, but it's just the half linen stitch pattern that's in the middle.
You can get the pattern on Rev.
And it's free. It's a free pattern.
Yeah. Half linen
so she was super gracious about that. And then I have another FO. Can I find it? I have a lot of stuff down here. And here it is. Yay! Second time's a charm. Yay. So this is This is a new pattern. I'm actually sending out the pattern to be tested to a couple people. It's a cowl. It's a cowl. It's out of our this round of steampunk club colorway. So it's kind of fun. So if you're part of that group, that's the very first colorway is this middle one. So that one went out, and if you want to test this, I'm looking for 5, and I've got 3 people who are like, yes, pick me, and so I'm sending that out. But if you want to, just send me a PM on Rav. But this one is a steampunk-inspired cowl.
I love the little ruffle on the bottom.
I'll put it on really quick so you can kind of see what it looks like on. Oh, that's lovely. So yeah, it has a little ruffle on the bottom. It has like this little picket edge at the top. I like it.
I love it.
Fun. So yeah, if you guys want to test this for me, that would be fantastic. I love testers. Testers are great because, I hope that I write things right where I'm not messing it all up and it's understandable, but that's not always the case. So testers are great. So this is my last finished object. So just 3 for now.
Yeah. So I was supposed to have 2 finished objects. I do not. I have one, and it's one of the same ones that Sarah has. These are my half linen mitts, and I'm calling mine Blackbird on the linen mitts because I like word plays. I'm kind of a dork that way. But mine are very Halloween-esque. They're purple and black and burgundy, and these were from Club Colorway for our October, November,
and so
September, October, November.
Yeah, and so were
Yeah.
mine. Mine were too.
Yeah,
Sorry
hers went
about
with that. So mine are the first variegated, and hers were the second. And this is the Blackbird Singing in the Dead of Night colorway. And I love them. I knit extremely tight, so I had to go up several needle sizes, and so they're a little, even going up several needle sizes, they're a little snug for my comfort, but they do fit great. But these colors are very much my daughter's, so they're going to go in the Christmas bin for her next year. And I'm using them also for the same ski school, Knit Along with Libby. So that's my only FO so far this week. I have so many other things going on with projects. I didnidn't get anything done other than these. So, and like Sarah said, they were very fast.
I did mine in a day. It was just a few hours. So.
I did mine, yeah. So I sat up here one night watching TV with my husband, and I think it was like 3 shows and then the news, and I had mine done. So, well, one of them, and then the other one the other night. So yeah, just a couple hours, but super cute, really fast, good mitten pattern.
Yes.
So, and that's by Libby Blossom. She is a grand girl on Rev.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think that's it for finished fibers. Yeah?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Working fibers. What are your whips, my friends?
I've got a lot of whips. I've got a lot right now. The one I'm working on right now is this super awesome scrappy blanket, and it's called the Spiral Blanket of Awesome, and it's by Sharon, and she is formerly the owner of 3 Irish Girls.
Yes. I'm bringing the pattern up.
It's a tutorial. It's a free, and I've made one of these before, and I loved it so much. And a friend of ours is having a baby. She's having a little girl, and so I figured this scrap thing is kind of big, and I'm using that 4 square knot, and it's making it so nice and so fast. And so this is a bunch of scraps, and these are actually, all of these are actually 3 Irish Girls scraps. So you could probably pick out some of those colorways. There's like the Magic Lantern and Candyland and a bunch of other ones.
So this is the pattern. As Sarah said, it's the Spiral Blanket of Awesome. And it calls for anywhere from 800 to 1,000 yards of DK weight. And so, like Sarah said, it's great for scraps, just leftover scraps.
Yep.
So.
That's awesome. Okay, so that's my first one. The one that I'm currently working on. And then I have a sweater that I started for my daughter. This was supposed to be my final project for our own knit along. And guys, I didn't get it done. I did not. So anybody who thought, like, I have to do this, I have to complete them all, life happens. And I didn't get mine done either. So this one is going to be for my oldest daughter, Vanessa. And as you can see, I got the band at the bottom done. And I changed it. I'm doing the lace at the bottom. So
this is the same sweater pattern I finished, guys. So yeah, Sarah made the modification.
Yeah, I have sleeves left and the whole neckline. But that'll be done soon. And that's out of the Snape and
this pattern.
Voldemort.
Like I said, yeah, School's Out. It's the same one I did. And that's by Katja Frankel.
Yeah.
So we can find that one on Wrath.
This isn't, I just cast this on, this little guy. This is going to be a heart. This is the gnome is where the heart is pattern.
That's so cute.
And that's the beginning of it. And it's going to be a little heart. So cute for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to give it to my daughter's teacher. This one is left over from our Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, we're all mad here.
We're all mad here.
Cute.
So that's left over from a pair of socks. So got that going.
Like she said, she has knitter's ADD.
I do. So I have
She's
a
got
lot
several projects.
so I have one hoe
Yay.
object. This pattern should be getting released at the end of the month. So this one's the electric shock pattern. And I've got, nope, can't show you that yet. And what's this? Oh, here's another hoe. It's another pattern. It's going to be released pretty soon. Okay. A hoe.
Yep, I love those.
How cute. These are the electric slides,
soon.
and those will be out, and they're just little ballet ones.
Yes.
I don't know if you hear my son. I may have to pause again to go see what he needs. This is the chickadee cowl. And this is out of some mystery MMR. I pulled this out of the very bottom of my bin. This is from like the years and years ago when I was first buying stuff online. I think this is Little Boy Blue colorway. I don't even know who it's from.
It's pretty little yellows and blues.
Yeah, that's the chickadee cowl. Okay, next ones. These are socks on plain.
Yes, by Laura Lemon.
Yes, and I don't know if you guys have ever knit these socks before, but they're awesome and they're fast, and I love them to death. I knit like 20 pairs of these. 20 might be exaggerating, maybe.
I'm not entirely sure it's exaggerating. Surely couldn't have that many.
This is our Dr. Cockroach colorway, and so I named them Roaches on a Plane, only in Washington, because it's funny.
If you guys don't know, marijuana was legally made
legal here.
Yeah, legally made legal.
Just a few months ago.
So we have this joke with Roaches on a Plane here.
Funny. So, sorry if that offends anybody. Okay. What are these? Oh, I guess these should have been put in my finished objects. But they're not woven, so we're going to consider them still whips. They're not, like, officially done yet. It's a contrasting heel-toe pattern that I just came out with to Electric Avenue. So, kind of fun. Afterthought heels. There are 2 of them in here. So, that will be released by the end of the month.
And she keeps going.
Yeah, okay, so these are my my bob socks. I'm so excited about my bob socks. They're not going to be called bob socks. These are Electric Current. I was in an electric kick for the last few socks, and I am starting a semi-solid one on Beckon Merino. And it's Mystery Beckon. I don't even know what the colorway is. From 3 Irish Girls. And this is our platinum base.
Yeah. In the bob colorway, which is why she calls them her bob socks.
My bob socks. And then my last and final whip is a work in progress for a little over a year now. Because it's been tucked away. I kind of did all of it really quickly, and then it just sat. But this is my Serena cardigan, and that's the back. The really fun detail. And I am knitting this out of Adorn from 3 Irish Girls. And this is the Gavin colorway. And it's this really pretty, like, golds and greens, and it's very springy. So I'm pulling this guy back out, and I'm going to get these sleeves finished before the beginning of March. That is my plan. They will be done. This will be done before the beginning of March is over. So no ands, ifs, or buts. You can hold me to that.
Are you saying that so that I'll keep you accountable for it?
Yes, so all of you can keep me accountable for it. If you notice that there's no progress on my Serena the next time, you can all give me heck for it.
Serena cardigan. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the glare. Serena cardigan by Gretchen Renovic. You can find that on Ref.
And it's an awesome pattern. If you guys, this is my This is my
Or maybe
second
it's Ronavik,
adult
sorry.
sweater for me. I did the Hannah FedEx featherweight cardigan last summer, and that one was awesome and breezy and amazing, and I thought, I'm going to try something else. And it's raglan style. It's not seamed. I don't have the patience, I don't think, to seam anything yet.
Seaming terrifies me.
It kind of terrifies me, too.
Because I can just have this, like, you go to pick your
It
arms
takes
up and...
me forever.
Here it
Well,
goes.
no, it takes a long time.
It does
I
take a
don't
long
know.
time. It scares me, though. I don't
So-
like it.
Yeah, but that's all of my whips. That's it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's it for now.
Okay. My first one is this. I believe it's pronounced Zaria, or maybe it's Zaria. Lace shawl. It's beautiful. It's just getting started. It's out of our new club colorways. So, and it will, when it's finished, look like this. I'm so excited. I like really long, like, you know, can wrap them around you quite a few times. Whoop! Ah! iPad malfunction. Sorry, guys. So it'll look like this. And her lacy section is done in kind of a beautiful yellowy mustard color, and I'm going to do mine in a pink. So it'll match the pink that's in mine. Yeah, like a mauve pink. Yeah, and that's by Shannon Squire, also on Rav. It's a free pattern. It's really great. So I am working on that. Put that back in my little bag here. I am also working on Sarah's test knit. So the socks that she showed you guys a little bit ago, her electric shock ones, I am doing those. I'm doing them in our little rock-on colorway. And I'm testing the small size for her. And so they will not fit my feet. Not even close. So those are also going to go in the Christmas box for my daughter Emma.
Those were past club colorway.
Yes, this was from our very first club. So 2 years ago, first club colorway. I'm finally using it. I have been hoarding my club colorways. I don't like to use them because I love them. I am also working on the Waverly scarf by Brian Smith.
For Joel.
Yes. This was supposed to be a Christmas present for my husband. And he did not get it finished. He actually got a bag with it still attached to the needles. The two balls of yarn that I'm making it out of in a picture of what it's supposed to look like. Unfortunately, he was totally fine with it, but I'm doing it out of the Culiat tribe and the Shapeshifters. It's in our Donegal DK base. It's super soft and squishy. Very fall colors. So there's a garter stitch pattern or panel that goes this direction with this, and then you flip it over and pick all these little stitches up, all 9 million of them, and there'll be another garter stitch panel that will be in the brown. So, as you can see, I'm nowhere close. Garter stitch panels are hard. They take a long time. So, but Mila's TV knitting, so he'll get it at some point.
Soon.
So
Get it next Christmas.
Yeah, probably. He probably will. And then in my fun favorite new bag, which I will talk about in a little bit, I have the same little cowl that Sarah showed you, the steampunk inspired one. At this point, all I've done is cast on. And I'm using our Thelma's Frozen Blueberry colorway, and it's beautiful like blues and yellows and greens. It will not have the funny orange at the bottom. That's just where I provisionally cast on. So that won't be there. Right now it kind of looks slightly clown-esque. It won't look that way. Mine will have this pretty color in the middle where Sarah had her variegated, and then it'll have the blue for the little ruffle in the top. So that I have that. And then last but not least, I have a commissioned project. Last year, was the year before? Was it last year or the year before?
It was the year before.
The year before, I made my son the little football widow hat, which I love. It's super fun. It's a little hat that has a mohawk on the top of it, and he wears it all the time when I take my girls to school because it's still pretty cold here, so he wears it a lot. And one of the counselors at my daughter's school saw him wearing it and asked me if I would make one for her grandson. And she asked me like right before Christmas, and I kind of gave that funny look of, I don't have time to finish it before Christmas. And she's like, you don't have to do it right now. And I'm like, if I have it done after Christmas, does that work? And she's like, yes, that's totally fine. So I'm making one for her. I haven't really gotten very far. She wants it to be gray, so I'm doing the body gray. So I have the little ear flaps and the first couple rim pieces there.
And then you're doing the mohawk.
Yeah, and the mohawk will be black. So yeah, she just wants gray and black, and her grandson is 6 months old, so I'm making him the small size. But it'll block pretty good. It's I'm using the Cascade Yarns Pacific in the chunky, and it's got a good stretch to it. So that's that. I have that one, and I think that's all my hose.
Nice.
I don't have any half done anythings. No hose.
That's good.
So yeah, so that's all my progress right now. So I have. When I first started knitting, I can't cast onto more things. I have to just finish one thing, and it would take me forever to do one thing, and Sarah would have finished, I don't know, like 50 things by the time I was done. And now I have so many things going on at the same time. It's not funny.
Convinced her to
She's convinced me it's the best way to be. So
yeah, must knit all the things.
Yes. We're going to move on to planning fibers. So what are you planning, Miss Sarah?
Well, you guys just got to see my cowl, which has been that I've been planning. So that one. And then I am working on a burlesque sock. Burlesque inspired sock, and I'm super excited about that one. I'm not going to reveal any details. I decided I was not going to reveal any details about it, but I was going to show you the colorway. And Stacy on Rav, you're going to be so excited because this is totally for you. I told you I was going to make some Valentine's inspired socks with this colorway.
Yes, Stacy just got this staying in her burlesque club
colorway. So it's fun and funky, and I'm hoping to have this pattern done and released by Valentine's Day, by February 14th. But it's going to be a contrasting heel-toe pattern as well, and so this will be the bulk of the sock, and then this color is going to be the heels and toes, and I've got some plans to work with some seed stitches and some really cute lacy tops, and it's going to be a knee-high because it's burlesque themed, and yeah, it's going to be fun.
Super
so
fun.
I have that planned right now, and my intention is to get 4 burlesque patterns done and 4 steampunk inspired patterns done, but I think over the course of the year.
Yes.
It won't happen right now, but over the course of the year, so.
Yeah. So if anyone else is interested in test knitting, just you can PM Sarah.
Yeah.
She's got lots of patterns going on up in her head.
I know. I have tons. I've got a sweater that I'm thinking of, 2 sweaters.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, it'll be good. Little kid sweaters, not adult sweaters yet. I'm not.
That's next.
I don't attempt that yet.
Yeah.
But
so is that all you're planning? Just the socks and the
some
sweaters?
fingerless mittens. There's another pair of those, but yeah, I don't have those completely sketched out and figured out yet.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool.
That's it for now.
I'm planning kind of in a different way. Sarah does a lot of her planning as far as design. My planning is just what I'm going to do next. Like this is what I'm working on, but this is what I have to finish. As Sarah mentioned, a friend of ours is having a baby. She's having a little girl, and she's due in April.
Yeah,
yes.
Middle of April.
Yeah, she's due in April. So I'm making her a Beth Pinafore dress. I have a finished one in my projects if you guys want to see that.
There's no pictures. Don't look in mine.
Actually, I can probably bring up the pattern. Super quick, easy little dress. I did mine, the other one that I did in a weekend.
Fast.
Yeah, it's by Kelly Brooker. I love her patterns. If you guys haven't ever knit her stuff, she's great. The pattern is called the Beth Pinafore, and she has a whole bunch. They're kind of based on the Little Women series, so they're the March sisters. So she's got a bunch of those. So I'm planning to make that for her. I'm not sure what colorway I'm going to use yet, though. So probably something girly, but not too girly, because our friend's not overly girly, so.
No.
And then my sister-in-law is having a baby girl as well, Miss Lily, and she's due in March, so I'm going to be making her the Something Beautiful shrug. And I've made those before, and also very quick. Super fast. I don't know what I'm going to be knitting that one out of either. The pattern itself does give you the option for having short sleeves or like mid-length sleeve. I'm probably going to do short sleeves just so that she can wear it a little bit longer, because by March here it's still a little chilly, but it won't stay chilly for very long. So usually. Usually. Although we are having a strange weather.
Like snow.
You guys have snow everywhere, all over the country, and we have none, and we usually have a ton.
The frozen fog.
Yeah, and precipitating fog.
That's been... the trees are beautiful outside.
Yeah, it's very pretty out.
But are local. It's beautiful.
But not any snow, which is not normal for us at this point. Yeah. So those are on my list of things.
To knit next.
Yeah, to knit next. And I'm sure that Sarah, with all of her wonderfully, will encourage me to knit other things as well. She's good at that. She talks me into knitting things all the time. So.
Well, we are planning on sweaters for each of us.
We are. Yes, that's right.
Sweater vest.
Yes, we are planning on sweaters. I forgot about that.
Sweater vest. That'll be a nice.
Yeah. I can't remember what the name. What is the name of the pattern?
We'll have.
I'll find out.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll have progress next time.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully next time we will have progress.
Information.
Yeah. We also at some point want to include I just totally Ohloops that fiber section, so we will show you all of our wonderful little mistakes that we make, but we didn't have any.
There's none this time,
week,
but
so.
There's bound to be some, because I make them all the time.
Me too.
So I'm sure,
There are several times I screw things up royally. So.
They're good learning moments, though. Fixing those mistakes.
Yeah. So, spinning fiber adventures.
I'm new to spinning, so I really am a true beginner. I know nothing. Nothing.
You know more than me. I know.
A friend of mine showed me just a little bit, and this is how much I know. This is all the fiber sample I have left, and this was a Polworth. And it just came with my spindle. And I don't even know if I can get close enough so you guys can see it. I just pulled it off. Look, that's how little I know. See? And I don't know. I'm spinning rather thin, I guess. But it's all over the place. It's kind of all over the place. I don't know. But I don't know how to take this off. Yeah, I don't know how to get it from this to elsewhere. And I truly don't even know what elsewhere is yet at this moment. So it's really pretty. It's these pretty blues and aquas, and
I don't apply it together more, right? Or is it going to be
right? Well, this is all the sample that was left. So this is like the tested out.
She's done a really good job. I sometimes listen to spinners and that you guys talk about like the inconsistencies and stuff, but
it's pretty.
This is pretty consistent, and it's almost like a lace weight at this point. It would definitely need to be.
Yeah, I think when you plied it, it would then probably be a fingering at that point. But
it's really pretty.
It's really pretty. So when I figure out how to get this off here, then I've been on a hunt to find some new fiber, and I asked a friend of mine, and I said I really want to try something different because I just got done working with the Polworth. Well, it's beautiful and fluffy and soft, and it's gorgeous. And I really love it. I haven't found that perfect other one. And then I forgot that somewhere last year I had bought some fiber. So I found it, and it is also a Polworth. And it's pretty, and it's all these different colors. And now I'm learning a lot more that it's actually like probably better for me to do some darker fibers with less different colors in it, because this is probably going to be muddy since I'm not as experienced as a lot of other people, but it's still beautiful. I think it's I think it's gorgeous. And it's by CJ Delights. Spinning and knitting supplies. And you can see their little card right there. Oops, can you see that? Right there. And it doesn't actually have a colorway, but it's Polworth Top Roving. It just has a number. So I'm kind of excited to play with this and continue my search for the next fiber. I think I'm going to go with a BFL. I think that's what I want to try. But this one I'm super excited about. So yeah, when I figure out how to get my sample off of my spindle,
you'll move on.
I will move on to this. And my sample was just in a little bag, and so it didn't come in this really beautiful braid that I'm kind of sad and nervous to take apart. I feel like I'd be ruining it. It's quite beautiful. So
it's pretty. I like these little pops of the pink that are happening.
Yeah, I love the green.
The green is pretty.
Awesome green that goes on in there. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully by the time next time on episode 2, maybe I will have figured that out and I will have some progress.
Yeah.
to show you all. But it is beautiful, and you just kind of want to cuddle up in it and
yes.
rub it on your face. So that's it for spinning for me right now.
Spinning for me, I haven't actually started spinning. I did watch Sarah do her little drop spindle and kind of got this little, like, I don't know, excited moment of, I want to try that. So I am on the hunt for a good drop spindle. So if you guys know of one that you like or prefer, just PM me and let me know, hey, use this one.
Yeah.
As Sarah mentioned, a friend of ours told her that, you know, when you're new, it is better to have darker fibers with little pops of color because they can get muddied when they have a whole bunch of color. So I'm looking for something like that to try. But as far as like what base to work with, I haven't a preference at this point. I think, you know, if somebody knows what I should start with, let me know.
Yeah.
Same with Sarah. Like
so
we're wanting to suck up all of the the spinning information and the fiber information that we can. So, because spinning,
there's a lot.
Spinning could go in a fun direction for us, but we need more information.
Yeah.
Being
everything
babies
like,
at the
learning,
spinning stuff.
The fibers, you know, some are short and some are long, and so depending on how short or long, like the draft sections and like how you can pre-draft and there's just a ton, and some of it, like we noticed the Cordale, it's a lot rougher. I didn't really like playing with that at all. I haven't actually spun it, but I didn't
it just felt really rough in the braid though.
It wasn't my favorite to just touch with. Yeah, so I think I'm kind of picky already. That was probably not a good thing.
I think it's okay to be picky when it comes to your fiber, though. And especially when you're spinning, you're going to be spending so much time with it, you know, and playing with it and applying it. And so I think it's okay to be picky with
that. I can't do like an alpaca or something because I break out and I sneeze and the fibers flowing everywhere. Like, I know that would be really soft, and I'm sure a lot of people like do an alpaca blend or something, but
that would be very bad for you.
Yeah, I can't actually do that, so I'm kind of limited as far as what fibers I can do also. So no Angora, no alpaca.
Yes. So, moving on, kind of have our little randomness for the week. Not as much knitting related, just kind of what's happening with us. So
the alter ego.
Yes, the alter ego. Sarah the princess.
Yeah.
Me the tattooed lady, which is really funny. So we have to explain this to you guys because you'll get a catechise. So I Googled my name, and the thing that comes up the most is Lydia the tattooed lady, which I've heard that. Like, people have called me that since I was a kid. I have wanted tattoos, but I have this horrible fear of needles, so I don't have any. And I also am so particular and picky about certain things that I'm terrified to have someone tattoo something on my body because chances are I'll think they did it wrong. So I'm very nervous to get one. I do want one, and that's kind of one of my goals, is to get one. So my mom passed away a couple years ago, and I want to get one in honor of her. So that is It is on my list of things to do. And
I have lots of tattoos.
And Sarah has
I don't
them.
have lots, but I have two.
Yeah.
I have two and I want more.
Yeah.
So.
And we Googled Sarah's name, and what comes up is the princess. Because it refers to Sarah from the Bible and being the princess. And so, if you know Sarah, that is so...
Polar opposite.
Not her.
Polar opposite.
She's not.
So
yeah, so we're having our little alter egos. So my little pranks section, shenanigans section, whatever you want to call it for the week, will be, Lydia's tattooed lady, tomfoolery. And Sarah's will be the Sarah the Princess pranks. So...
Yes.
So yeah, so what's going on with you? What's your week?
My week has been eventful. My week was very eventful.
Mm-hmm.
I should explain, first we'll talk about my hair. It's really pretty and brown right now. I started premature going gray at 14, so I've been getting gray hair since then, and I color it, and, I have no roots showing right now, but I've been coloring it for a really long time, and there have been times where I've let it go and go and go, and then I'm well, I need to dye it and everything. Well, I got a genius idea that, it's I'm going to strip the hair color out of my hair, because I'm just going to go gray. I'm just going to go for it, and I want to do, this silvery gray, and it'll be really pretty, and my natural gray is, I think it is pretty.
It's beautiful.
If you are ready to embrace that, and, so, yeah, I got this product, and it's called Ohloops, and it took out a tremendous amount of color. But it turned it this brassy, fiery orange. And, maybe I just need a second application. Yeah. So I did a second application, and it was even brighter and more hideous. And at that point I thought, oh no. So I called, Glendow. It's this beauty school here in Spokane. I said, what do I do? And he's like, yeah, you can't do that because you have dyed your hair, and there is so much hair dye in your hair, it just won't come out. It'll turn out this brassy orange. So you'll have to dye it back, and then let it grow out, and we'll slowly add low lights in and less of them until you don't have to color your hair anymore. Okay, so sold, but we got to get it back to a brown color because I can't walk around with fiery orange, brassy colored hair.
No.
So I went and bought this natural dark brown hair color, which was the same hair color as my eyebrows for the most part, and very close to my natural before I started going gray or dyeing my hair color. And I got it out of the box, and I got it on my hair, and it was violet, very violet. And usually, hair dye it'll be one color, and then it'll darken or turn the color that it's supposed to be.
That, yeah.
But it didn't. And I had it in my hair for 45 minutes, and that's how long it was supposed to be. And it was still violet. I was panicking a lot because it had actually turned the shower cap that I had covering violet. It was completely purple, and I thought, oh my gosh, I've gone from brass-colored hair to violet in 24 hours. And, but I rinsed it out, and everything's fine. It's obviously not violet. It's brown.
It's brown. It wasn't the attack of the purple hair.
Nope. But I did. I thought I'm going to be showing up to this podcast for the very first time, and
have purple hair.
Purple hair. And we just have to embrace that, I guess. So, that was the biggest one. Let's see, what else? What else happened? Well, today we took the kids to, I took the kids to go see one of the kid movies.
Turbo,
which was
right?
fun. Turbo. Yep, it's actually really cute. So if you guys haven't seen Turbo, it's about a little snail and, the little engine who could mixed together. It's adorable. So we went to the big screen and watched that, and it was fun, and Ethan did really, really well. It's the first movie he's been to in a really long time. The last time was when I could still wear him, basically, in my little Moby wrap.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time, so this was the first adventure out
and
to
he
the
did
movie
good?
theater, and he did great. He sat in his chair for most of the whole time, and he didn't yell or cry or scream or throw popcorn or kick the seat in front of him. So it was good. It was very productive. So I think that was soccer starting up again for us in full force. My oldest is on a premier soccer league, Zifa, and they are the only girls team in a whole slew of teams that are all boys. So it's kind of nice and new thing that they're starting girls, and she's a play-up, so she's playing with girls that are in junior high. So that's kind of a
basically
big deal.
her daughter's incredible.
That's
the sum of it.
She's having fun, but it's a lot of travel time, and it's a lot of soccer. We do a lot of soccer, so like during the regular spring and fall seasons, we're practicing anywhere from 4 days, around 3 to 4 days, and then we have tournaments out of town all the time and games out of town, and we go to Seattle nonstop. I don't think there's like a good 4-month chunk in the fall and again in the spring that we're just not around. Whether it be, I mean, I barely get around Rav at that point. I'm gone. And so it started she's been doing indoor, and then she's doing indoor soccer right now, and it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we were just told that Footsoul's can start, and that'll be on a Monday practices, and then her regular, because that's with the director, and then Footsoul's with a different coach, and then our regular seasonal coach. Soccer practice started last Saturday, so we will be outside, and it's cold.
Yeah, very cold for outdoor soccer still. Ground's still frozen.
It's frozen,
It makes it hard.
Apparently, we still play when it's frozen. Yeah. So, but she was sick. She got a stomach bug, so we kept her home from that first practice. So, which was good.
Yeah.
I think that's it for us. That's all it's really been. Okay.
For me, I've had an interesting week. Yeah. Wednesday was kind of the day of no end for me. It was rough. It was just a rough day. Crying kiddos. I was making dinner and gravy went all over the stove, and I tried to clean it up, and it went shooting all over the top of the counter and down the side between the stove and the countertop, and I'm like full on tears at that point, like yelling for my husband who was upstairs. So it was good that I got to go be in the nursery with Sarah at church, because she made me laugh, and we were talking about the podcast and coming up with this whole crazy idea of having little like stick figures of ourselves for this portion.
They may
appear at some point.
At some time.
But yeah, Wednesday was a rough day, and we just got back from Seattle last weekend. And the first day back, my husband and I were not feeling so great. We think we maybe had food poisoning from something that we drank. So yeah, which was rough, because he just started his new job, so he had to miss a day, which wasn't a big deal, but it was just kind of a rough start to, the week, and busy weekend and long drive back, and then a rough day on Wednesday, but it's gotten better from that point. Not a ton of knitting stuff has really happened for me this week, as you can see in like I said, I don't really have any progress. I've been busy dyeing yarn. It's been a busy week for that. And, now that the holidays are over, we've been organizing and rearranging the house, so I've been busy doing that too. My husband has been doing laundry nonstop. It's kind of crazy. My oldest daughter also plays soccer. She, right now, is geared up to start her second session of indoor, which starts in 2 weeks. And my husband coaches that. He's her coach. They've had a really good season. Outdoor, they did great. They only lost one of their games. Their indoor season's been kind of rough. Not all of our team carried over with us, so we've had a couple new girls on the team who haven't played soccer before, which it's hard when you're at this age group to throw girls into indoor who've never played before, because it's totally so much faster. It's way different. The rules are different. The size of the field is different. It's so fast.
You gotta learn how to play it off the wall.
Yeah, which is difficult. So they're getting geared up for that. The indoor session will run almost all the way up until outdoor starts again. I think she'll have a week or so off.
How long are those? You guys have 4 games, right?
6 games.
6
we have
weeks.
6 weeks. Yes, and I think outdoor, I think my husband's wanting to start as soon as it's warm enough and the ground is thawed out. So
And see, we don't even get to, like, choose session 1, 2, 3. We just,
do all of them.
It's mandatory.
See, we were gonna do 3.
All 3.
But with the holiday and stuff, because the second session would have been right around Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the New Year. And a lot of the girls were going to be gone and stuff. So my husband was like, let's just take a break. And
Joel coaches the team, too. Her husband coaches, so that makes it nice, too. So.
Yeah, so he kind of gets to decide when we go and when we don't go.
Which makes it really nice.
It does make it nice, but it also makes it hard because as the coach's wife, I feel like I should always be there, which can sometimes be difficult. And our little man, he's a daddy's boy. And so when daddy's out on the field, he really wants to be with daddy, which makes it difficult. I will never forget the first practice of the season this year. Most of the moms on the team hadn't met me. And I stuck our son in the stroller so that he wouldn't run on. And he is like screaming his head off. Screaming. He is throwing things. He is kicking. And I had that moment where I was like, hi, yeah, I'm the coach's wife. And that's my son screaming his head off. I kind of went and sat in the car. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, okay, this is great. But he's gotten better and we're fine now. And all the moms were great. They kind of laughed like, oh yeah, our kids are like that too. So I'm like, yay, it's not just my crazy son. Because he's so much different than my girls. Like the girls weren't as, I got to get down and go run and play as he is. So yeah, he definitely didn't like being stuck in the stroller. But yeah, so soccer starts soon. She will have tryouts for Premier Soccer, which is what Sarah's daughter does, in April. And she's really excited about that. She's probably not going to try out for the same team that Sarah's daughter does. She's not quite old enough yet. And we're not 100% sure we want to invest
it's a lot of time.
The amount of time. I've watched Sarah go through it, and I don't know. We'll see.
A lot of time.
So yeah, but there's a local team here called the Scotties that her aunt used to play for, and so she's really excited to try out for them. And there's a bunch of other different leagues that she's going to try out. So I think like 4 teams total. So she'll do that in April. She's pretty excited about that. I kind of chuckled that Sarah was freaking out about her purple hair because I'm actually planning to put some purple in my hair. I have wanted to chop my hair off for a very long time. I almost did it last year. I did cut it last year, and it was kind of a short little, A-line bob. But when I went in to get my hair cut, I had every intention of getting a cute little pixie, and I totally chickened out. I couldn't do it. I chickened out. But I have wanted to have my hair like that for so long, and I've decided, I'm in my 30s. It's time. It's time to do it. So Sarah's embracing the gray. She's going to go gray. I'm going to go short. So
it'll be fun.
Yeah, we've decided that we're maybe going to do that together. So she said she's going to have to go with me and keep me accountable and not let me leave the salon without my little haircut. But I want to put some low lights in it and have it be purple instead of like brown. Because it seems like the older I get, the darker my hair gets. It used to be really, really blonde, and now it's extremely dark compared to what it used to be. So
it's darker, mine gets lighter.
Right. All of her colors coming over here. It's just wearing off.
Just passing it to it that way.
So, and in the next few episodes, you'll probably hear me talk about my trip. My husband and I are taking our kids and my aunt to Disney World. Yay! My husband and I went there. We went there for our honeymoon, and we've wanted to go back ever since. And I swear I think we've planned this trip every year since we came back, and for whatever reason it just doesn't work out. And so this year we're going in October, hopefully. So pretty soon we get to start planning that and doing all that stuff. So you guys probably get to hear me talk about that soon. I don't really have anything really to mention about it yet because we haven't started all of the fun stuff. So, but I think that's it for my crazy week. It has been a crazy week. I can't believe it's already Sunday.
I can't believe that January is almost over.
I know.
We're past the middle mark.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it just came in really fast, and it's going away really fast, and
yes.
I'm excited for spring.
Yes, me too.
I can't believe that January is almost over.
I know. I couldn't, when it became January, I couldn't believe it was January, and now it's like we have, 2 weeks till February?
Christmas. Yeah. We're taking down the tree, and now it's almost Valentine's Day, so...
And I don't know if you guys around country yard. Like, our shops, we have St. Patrick's Day stuff up in the stores already.
Yeah, they didn't even like have an official Valentine's Day thing at all.
That happened in like December.
Pretty much.
And now it's all
St. Patty's
Day stuff, which is kind of crazy to me. So, yeah. But I kind of need to find some Valentine's Day stuff, though, because we're doing our little Valentine's swap in the Rav group, and I want some Valentine's-y-esque things for my little person, so I'm going to have to go on a hunt for that.
Yes.
But, yeah, so I think that's
it.
That's it for my week. We're not done yet, though, guys. We still have more stuff for you.
Guys,
this has been a really long episode. I think because it's the first one, there's just so much information. So hopefully they'll get a little more combined than this next time and smaller. We do have our little Ohloops opinion and enabling section. So I will start first because I have some enabling and I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to put my project down. Okay. So like I showed you before, my first little enabling is my new project bag. I have to get it really close so you guys can see it. So it's got this adorable little owl fabric down here and this cute little green and white, like almost teardroppy tree looking, I don't know. I love it. And then these great little beads. There's an owl that matches, and these little yellow ones. And it's a drawstring bag. And on the inside, it has the same cute little green stuff. And my cousin Jackie made this, Miss J. Carell. And I'm letting the cat out of the bag. She's opening an Etsy shop. Yay! Yes, I love her. So she's going to have drawstring bags. She's also probably going to have little clutch bags. She's thinking probably 2 different sizes, but not 100% sure yet. And she also makes little notions pouches. And I have this little notions pouch she made. And guys, I love these. They are awesome. Great little, yeah, me too. Zipper and the cute little, sorry, try not to throw all my stuff out.
Complimentary.
Yeah, so little fabric on the inside. She's the cutest, like all of her zippers are different colors, so they match a lot of the fabric sometimes, but she's super great. I love her little bags. And I love how wide they are.
It holds a lot of stuff.
I mean, there's a ton of stuff. I mean, I have my needles, I have my tape measure, I have this huge tin of stitch markers, I have scissors, I have Band-Aids, because I am always stabbing myself with my needles. But yeah, I mean, there's a ton of space. I mean, there's tons of room. And she does tons of fun, funky little fabrics. We have a couple other ones that she's made. Yeah, so she's, little rainbow one and little purple zipper. And this one has bright little pop of green on the inside. And she's got this one, which I love, these little orange flowers, gray zipper.
It's very 70s to me.
Yeah, I know.
Retro.
Little pop of the bright orange on that one. And then this cute little flower. And then cute little yellow zipper. And again, some really fun, bright green fabric. But yeah, they open really wide. So, great little size. Yeah, I love them. So, a couple of you...
got some. If you're in our club.
Yeah, you got one in your club.
Yep. Then you got some in December, in your December shipment. So
yeah, so she will be opening soon, probably.
Yeah.
I don't have an exact date for you, and I don't have her shop name yet. She's still mulling around a few things. So when we have more information, we will let you guys know for sure. But if you have questions for her about her bags, or if you want to request bags prematurely, PM her. She'll love that. So that, and then I also have yarn enabling, guys. It's been such a long time since I actually bought yarn, but I did. So everybody has been talking about Mrs. Babs forever, and I have really wanted to try her stuff.
It's beautiful.
So I bought some. This is her, she calls it her yummy, her yummy hand-painted fingering yarn. It's a 2-ply superwash, 100% worsted, and I got the coffee break colorway. I'll get really close so you guys can see. It's all these beautiful blues and browns and kind of this like mustardy color and a burnt orange, which for any of you who know me, I love those colors. Yeah, so coffee break from her. Got that, and I have no idea what it's going to be yet.
Yeah,
but
it's beautiful.
It's probably going to have to go around my neck.
I think so.
I'm loving the colors. It's got some fun greens and stuff in it too. So I love it. So that's all of my enabling. I don't know if Sarah has any enabling.
I do. I have a for Christmas.
Oh yeah, a book.
For Christmas, my family, I like to cook, but I like to add things, and I like it to not have to be precise. I'm like a baker as far as that goes. But they got me this new soup book. It's the Soup Bible. We've tried 6 soups in here now, and they've all been fantastic. So if you are soup family, these are all amazing. I mean, this one was so good. So yummy. The turkey soup. Southwest corn and turkey soup. We did that one.
So are these all like stovetop ones, or do they have like crock pot soups too?
These are all stovetop on the pot, and they even like help you give some different things to stock your pantry with. It's kind of fun. So, fantastic. So.
Okay. Well, I think that's all of just the regular Fiber by Design stuff. So we do have some shop stuff, some knit-along information, and some
stuff that's going up in the shop.
Yeah, some shameless self-promotion for the shop. So if you're not interested in that, thank you so much for watching. This was our first episode. It's kind of our new little adventure, so we hope you guys stick around. So if you're not interested in that, bye, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
If you are, stick around.
Yep.